Hello guys, this is SwissCJ-Fx, and today I want to show you how to draw your support or resistance line properly. So I want you to stay tuned so that you'll be able to benefit from this, but I also want you to like, share and subscribe to my channel. So let's get right in. So right now this is gold chart, and I'm starting from the 4 hours time frame to analyze my chart because the 4 hours time frame zone is more stronger than the 15 minutes to 5 minutes time frame zone. So my 4 hours time frame zone is the zone where I analyze my chart, then I go down to the 15 minutes to place my entry, or I use the 5 minutes. So right now I want to place my resistance zone at the neckline zone. So this is the neckline. So right now I'm going to take the horizontal line and I will place it here. So I'm predicting that price is going to go up, test the zone and come down. So let us see what the price actually did. Alright, so the price was going up. Alright, then all right, so you can see that price went and it tested at the zone that we placed. So right now I'm going to go down to the 15 minutes time frame to take my entries. So at the 15 minutes time frame, so there are two ways I can go about it. I can either enter as an aggressive, a trader, or I will enter as a conservative trader. For instance, what I mean by enter as an aggressive trader, I can place my sales from this point, right, from here, and I'll draw it down. So this is someone that is an aggressive trader, right? But you can also enter this trade, right, after it has broken this neckline, this neckline here, right? So you can enter from this zone. So when price breaks, so when price breaks this place, they come here, retest this zone, they now pushes down here. So at this place, this is where you will now come to place your sales entry from here. Then you draw your bring it down, then you bring here. So either way you can try to choose, but right now I choose to go in as an aggressive trader. Right, so I'm going to place my short from this zone, then I'm going to target the next neckline. So here is the next neckline here. So from neckline to neckline is my trade. So if you look at this, this is a 1:6 ratio, right? So that is the advantage of knowing where to place your support or your resistance zone. When you know how to place, you're going to catch all these big moves, right? So let us see how the market actually moves with this. So market is keep on go, then just watch what's going to happen at the end. So TP smashed, right? So when you look at this, you find out how we actually achieved our 1:6 RR. So placing your support or resistance at the neckline at the higher time frame gives you a more chance of having a successful trade. So right now I'm going to teach you the second place to place your support or resistance. So if you made it to this level, I would like you to subscribe to my channel, so that the algorithm will take this knowledge to every other person, right? Alright guys, the next zone that you have to draw your support or your resistance is at the 0.5 or 0.618 Fibonacci retracement level. So what we're going to do here is that we are going to pull out our Fib retracement level. Now we're saying that we are at an uptrend, so for us to place it, we need to enter at the 0.5 or 0.618 Fib level. So we'll take over our tool, then we'll draw our Fib level, right? So looking at this, we are going to draw our support and resistance at this level here. At this level. And the reason why we chose that level, that if you look at it, it looks like a neckline. Neckline levels are very, very strong, right? So, but this time is at the 0.5 Fibonacci level. So let us see what's actually going to happen, how price is actually going to move. Alright, so right now we are seeing that price has rejected at this Fib level. So we're going to go down to the lower time frame, the 15-minute time frame, to find our entry. So looking at this now, we are seeing a W pattern that is formed here. So what we'll just do, we'll just place our trade, and this is where we're going to target from neckline to neckline. Right, so we're going to place our buy, we'll come here. Then we'll make sure that so from neckline to neckline, so right now we are having a 1:3 RR, right? So we should look at what the market actually does after testing at our 0.5 Fib level. So TP smashed. So when you look at this chart, it was a very wonderful trade, right? From neckline to neckline, right? And this neckline was gotten from 0.5 Fibonacci level. So if you keep, placing your support or your resistance line at these zones, you're going to have high probability profitable trades, compared to every other zones that you can ever think of. So the next form of zone that when you place your support or resistance line on, you're going to have a profitable trade there. But before I actually tell you that, please subscribe to my channel so that the algorithm will take this video to the people that actually need it. So the third zone where you can place your support or your resistance level at is at the head and shoulder pattern zone. But what you focus on is the shoulder zone. For this, the one that I have in my chart in the 4 hours time frame, you can see that this is the shoulder, right? Let me see. So this is the shoulder, this is the head, and this is the shoulder, right? So right now we're going to place our resistance zone at this level. So that what we're going to place. So my bias is that I believe price is going to come back and retest this zone, then go down to the next neckline, right? So, or to the next zone rather. So I'm actually going to target this place. I'm actually going to target this place as my exit zone. But before we try to do that, let's see what the market actually does. All right, so you can see that market actually tested that side and it drove down very fast. But when we go down to our 15 minutes time frame, so before then you would have placed your trade at this level at the short position. The moment it tested that place, then you just put your then you target the next zone. Right, but this time around we just target that place. So this is a 1:6 ratio, right? So then let's see how the trade actually went at the end of the day. All right, so TP smashed. So you can see what happened. Price came back, tested at the resistance zone from the 4 hours time frame, at the head, at the shoulder level of the head, then it reversed. Right, so these three zones, when you are familiar with these zones, I can guarantee you that you will be profitable consistently. And I want to add one more nugget to this. There are some times where the market, when you analyze from the 4 hours time frame, you will find out that when you put your resistance zone using this knowledge, you will find out that it's actually at a neckline. That same support and resistance is also at the 0.5 Fibonacci level at a previous trend. Then again, is also at the head and shoulder. That is at the shoulder level, at the head and shoulder pattern. If you see these three confluence, the probability of price reacting at that zone is very high. At that point, your confidence level at that level should be very high as well. So I'm going to give you an instance. So an instance where both the neckline, the 0.5 Fibonacci retracement meet, and the head, the shoulder level meet, is an example is at this level. When you look at this, I mean like this level right now. So if you look at it, this is a neckline. This level is what I'll call the neckline level. So this is the neckline level. So then we now have this zone right here is actually at a 0.5 to 0.16 pip level. So this is 0.5 that is 0.618 pip retrace level. Then finally at this level here is the head and shoulder level, or I say the shoulder level, right? So you can see that three confluences that came together. So at this point you are very confident that price is actually going to react at this zone. So when we see how price actually reacted at that zone, you are going to just see how quickly price reversed at that level. At this time when price came there, you just see how it's going to reverse. Right? So look at that. Now it's going to reverse down and it's not going to come down. Go back there again. So alright, so you can see that how price came and injected at this zone. So it came there, we tested, and and it sold. So there you have it. So I thank you very much for stopping by to watch this video. If you like the video, I'd like you to subscribe so that YouTube algorithm will take it to whoever needs this type of information. So thank you very much. See you next time. God bless.